Hey guys, it's Michael. NIO, the Chinese electric manufacturer, just came out with a surprising announcement, and that is that they are planning to embark on in-house R&D to develop computing chips for autonomous driving, according to Chinese news outlet 36KR and industry insiders. The plan is still in its very early stages and is personally supervised by NIO's founder and CEO, William Li Bin. And this is huge news for the company moving forward. On top of this, analysts are now projecting even more growth in EV sales than they originally anticipated a couple of months ago. So in today's video, I'm first going to go over what is going on with NIO and the new technology they are developing. Then we're going to get into huge news from analysts on EV sales projections and how they will definitely help NIO moving forward. And finally, we're going to go over NIO's stock price and current price projections. So if you enjoy this sort of content, well, then please be sure to like the video down below and subscribe to my channel. It really helps out a lot. So NIO is planning to start in-house R&D to develop computing chips for autonomous driving, according to Chinese news outlet 36KR and industry insiders. This plan is extremely early on and is still personally being supervised by NIO's CEO William Li Bin. NIO's CEO is working on the final structure for the project and has been on the lookout for a technical leader with a chip and computing background. The report explained how the company has reportedly set up a separate hardware team internally named Smart HW, and they are planning to invest between $150 million and $1 billion, depending on the extent of their research. A company spokesperson said that NIO has been investing in self-driving, but as for the specific technological route and relevant details about this hardware and software and all the R&D they're doing, information will come out on particular aspects of it when the time is right. So while there aren't many details on this report right now, this announcement is huge news for NIO because this can help their business transition into the future with a driverless taxi portion of their business rather than solely selling cars. NIO's cars currently have navigation on pilot, which allow the vehicle to drive on and off ramps, overtake and merge lanes, and cruise according to planned routes. The vehicles also have self-automatic parking similar to Tesla's. But now this announcement expands the possibilities of NIO's potential market cap even more. So why is this important? Well, Tesla developed in-house system on chips in 2019. And now Tesla on October 20th, 2020 released a beta version or test version of what it calls full self-driving mode. So if we look at a similar timeline for NIO, that means that NIO may only be 2 years out from following in the footsteps of the industry leader Tesla and releasing their own self-driving technology. And finally, let's get into the important new data that just came out on the EV sales and on NIO's stock price. By 2030, McKinsey estimates that a third to almost half of vehicles sold in China and Europe will be battery-powered and plug-in hybrid electric vehicles. This is important because the anticipated market share for the US for electric vehicles is supposed to be significantly less than what is projected to be in China and in Europe. On top of this, over the next 5 years, analysts anticipate Chinese players across the EV supply chain to aggressively enter overseas markets because material costs in China are lower than overseas market. So if companies can sustain this advantage and are able to produce their products at a lower cost, then Chinese EV companies could realize a huge advantage over ex-China players with this cost savings. So what does this mean for NIO's stock price? Well, based on all of this data, NIO's stock price looks very cheap at the moment and could easily 5 to 6x in the coming years. Currently, NIO has a market cap of a little less than $30 billion, and Tesla's market cap is $400 billion, with China having a much larger population than the US. And with NIO being a Chinese company and potentially getting government support from the Chinese government, NIO has a good chance of becoming one of the major players in the EV space in China. So if NIO is able to succeed in developing their self-driving technology, as well as to continue to grow their market share in the quickly expanding China EV market, then we could be looking for NIO to hit a price target of about $135 per share in the next 5 or 6 years from now. So anyways, that's what's going on with NIO and their new announcement on the self-driving technology that they're starting to invest in, and with growing EV sales in China, as well as a NIO price prediction. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to get your 2 free stocks valued up to $1,600 when you download the Webull investing app using the link down below. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.